Early learning in a pre-kindergarten classroom gives children a strong foundation and prepares them for success in elementary years and beyond. Hello again, everybody. My name is Dale Caffey, and yes, it's that time again. It's pre-K roundup time at Waco ISD. I'm joined as always by Dr. Mary Konrad. She is the coordinator of early childhood education at the Waco Independent School District. And Mary, here we are in May once again, and it's kindergarten roundup time.
It is.
Talk about the excitement that we have about pre-K roundup.
It is coming up in May, May 11th through the 15th actually, and parents are welcome to come in and register their children on any elementary campus and get the paperwork started.
Let's talk generally about our pre-K classroom and what it looks like. These are learning classrooms without a doubt.
They are. Waco ISD is very proud to have high quality pre-kindergarten. That's very popular in the news media right now. And we follow the state guidelines with the Texas early learning model in our classrooms. So we have centers, we have whole group time, small group time, and one-on-one time with teachers.
I would imagine that for your entire career in teaching, you've been focused on early childhood education. Talk about your background.
Yes. I started out as a first grade teacher and then I went to kindergarten. I'm keeping going down. I was a mentor and a coach when I worked with Region 12 in our pre-K classrooms and in childhood, child care classrooms and Head Start classrooms, and have found my home happily here in Waco ISD pre-K.
Let's talk about the effect a pre-K classroom can have on a student. Now, you've been a teacher at the first grade level and at the kindergarten level, so you have experienced students who have had the opportunity to go to pre-K and those that have not.
Yes.
Can you tell a difference?
Yes, there is a world of difference, and especially now we've raised the standards for pre-K the last several years in the state. And so what I taught in kindergarten now is very much in pre-K, but it's done in a very fun way. It's done in a playful way. And children who attend and don't attend, by the time they get to kindergarten, there is more ground for them to be made up.
Let's, as we take a look at some footage of a pre-kindergarten classroom, there's time spent one-on-one with the teacher, and then there's independent learning time when students are assigned stations to go to.
Yes.
and to do their own self-guided learning.
Yes, absolutely. The children find their interests, and the teacher has that room set up so that the children actually just think they're playing, but there's so much learning going on.
Children playing, and that brings me to the next question. Pre-K has evolved quite a bit in the last even 10 to 15 years. Talk a little bit about how it's evolved into a learning classroom.
Yes, it used to be much more emphasis on socialization, which is very important, and we still do that. But now things like they learn their letters, learn their sounds. We even have some children leaving pre-K able to read and write, just how their year has evolved in learning. We do rhyming words, math, accounting, so it's much more than socialization.
Let's talk more about pre-K, specifically at Waco ISD. We have some collaborations going on with Head Start, do we not?
We do. We have 12 classrooms currently this year where we have a Head Start teacher and an ISD teacher part-time in that classroom, and it's a very great benefit to our children because there are more adults. We also have an assistant in that classroom, and there is a class size limit in those particular rooms. So yes, we're proud of our collaboration with them.
Sometimes there's a misconception in the fact that, you know, when somebody says pre-K, they think babysitting. That's far from the truth. Number one, the teachers in our pre-K classrooms are certified teachers, and they undergo a PDOS evaluation each and every year, just like the teachers in 1st through 12th grade do.
Absolutely. We have certified teachers in all of our classrooms. They're just as highly qualified as any other teacher in another grade level.
And in fact, just this morning, you were on a campus doing walkthroughs. Talk about what your job is as far as looking at what our pre-K teachers are accomplishing in the classroom.
Yes, I had seen you earlier on a campus today, and I can go through with the instructional specialist, with the principal, and help point out things that are occurring in classrooms that are strengths, or we are always into opening up to improvement in our classrooms, and we kind of work as a team to be able to do that.
Very good. Speaking of our teachers, let's take a look at some testimonials from some of our current pre-K teachers at Waco ISD.
My name is Allison Davis, and I'm a pre-K teacher at Dean Highland Elementary. I have 21 children in my classroom, and it is, I find it rather easy to keep track of the things that they like and the areas that they need to work on. I keep a portfolio on each child, which includes work throughout the year, anecdotal notes, as well as all of their data and reports from their testing that we do throughout the year, their report cards, and any communication that I have with the parents. And I'm able to refer back to that to see what specific skill that child needs to work on to ensure that they will be ready for kindergarten. Throughout a school year, the change that you see in those little guys are absolutely incredible. The first few days, there's lots of tears. A lot of kids this is their first time to ever leave mom or dad, and there's lots of hugs, and we call them mommy hugs if they need a little, hugs. And when they first come in, they're just sponges. They want to know, and some of them do come in already knowing some things that we will teach them this year, and other kids, they come in and they're a blank slate. They are ready to learn, and they're ready to gather everything that we have to give them, and the growth is incredible. The maturity, the social, emotional, being able to regulate their emotions through our conscious discipline that we implement in our classroom, as well as all of the letters and the sounds and the math concepts and science and everything. The growth is truly incredible.
Hello, my name is Kristen Pliscott, and I'm a pre-K teacher at J.H. Hines Elementary. We love and we care for all the kids here. The children that I had in one of my classrooms last year, I talked to one of the teachers, and all the kids that were in my class last year, they are reading already this year. We use Frog Street curriculum, so the kids, they're learning all day long. Like when we go to centers, we have 7 different centers based on our themes and what we're learning for that theme book. And so after we get finished with circle time, we go to centers, and they are doing activities that are based on that theme, learning them and enhancing their learning. I do not want to teach another grade. I love pre-K, and those are my babies.
I am Jana Hamilton. I'm a pre-K teacher at University High School Trojan Tykes. To work with our children who come to us excited about learning, and to continue that excitement throughout the year, to see them develop, and they do every day. The language that they're developing, they're becoming better communicators even at this age, and to see the growth that they're having every day, but also to know that they are going to be kinder ready is exciting. They're going to have the social development, they're going to have the development of learning how to get along with others, letter knowledge, the math we do. We bring in science, we read constantly, daily. When you're at home, you don't have all those tools to work with, and we do call them our tools because this is our job every day. You may not have those tools, and to come in and have the teachers who have been trained to work with your child, to get them ready for school. I think they come as excited. I'll open the gate in the morning and they're beating me to the door. And so that's exciting to know that I have a happy, happy world. This is a great world to be in.
Hello, my name is Blanca Valdez, and I am a pre-K teacher at Kendrick Elementary. Having this opportunity is a blessing for me. It is a great chance to teach them how to work at school and be successful. When you go to pre-K, you get those skills that get you ready for kindergarten, and when you finally get there, you're going to be more successful, and that motivates you to like school. When you are successful, you like school, and you are going to enjoy coming to school every day and doing your work, if you are not ready when you come to kindergarten, it becomes sometimes frustrating that you are not at the same level as your partner. So that makes a huge difference for kids who get ready to be in kindergarten, and they are ready for the academic requirements that they have there.
Those are just 4 of the many outstanding pre-K teachers at Waco ISD, and Dr. Konrad, you could be no more prouder because you have a great staff.
I do. I think I have one of the best jobs in the district and work with some of the hardest working teachers.
Super. Let's talk now to our parents out there who have those soon-to-be 4-year-olds or 4-year-olds at home and are interested in coming to our pre-K at Waco ISD. Let's talk first eligibility requirements.
Okay, and we would be happy to be able to serve your children. So if they are a 4 by September 1st, and then one of these other qualifying pieces, unable to speak or comprehend the English language, and once the paperwork is filled out, our English language learner department will assess the child and see the child's needs for that. Educationally disadvantaged, and all that means is the child eligible to receive free or reduced lunch in our programs? Any child who is homeless or a child of an active duty member of the armed forces, or if the child is ever or is currently in foster care.
Okay, those are your eligibility requirements for full-day pre-K at Waco ISD, and I want to accentuate that too. Full-day pre-K. We have long had full-day pre-K, and it's a very valuable service.
It is. We are very thankful for our administration and school board for supporting full-day pre-K, and it is a high-quality program that our children get used to very quickly.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about the importance of a parent letting go. I know it's tough. You have that 4-year-old at home who's been there by your side, and you've been protecting that child for a long time. Sometimes a parent's a little apprehensive about, letting go and letting them come to pre-K. What would you tell that parent?
Sure. Well, first of all, that's very understandable. And secondly, very quickly, the teachers are able to create a school family. And that comes through our conscious discipline program that teaches the child self-regulation, and it's very important making those connections and relationships in the classroom. So the child not only has their home family, they now have a school family.
And the teacher is so important at creating that family, and our teachers are very well trained. And you mentioned the word conscious discipline, because we understand that some children come to school and need to learn how to behave in the new environment.
Absolutely. And that's part of our social emotional piece of, yes, they learn those letters and sounds and numbers, but it's just as important to teach them that social emotional skills, and our teachers are, you are correct, well trained in that conscious discipline. And if your child's been anywhere else in the community, Head Start, child care, we are all using that same language and same model.
Very good. Parents, I certainly hope you're interested in enrolling your 4-year-old in our pre-K program. If you are, a reminder that pre-K RoundUp is May the 11th through May 15th right here at the Waco Independent School District. Let's talk about what a parent needs to bring to that nearby elementary school when they go to register.
Great. They'll fill out enrollment packages, and if they would bring along the official birth certificate, if you have it, the child's immunization records, Social Security card, proof of residence that you do live in Waco ISD, and that could be as simple as a utility bill, proof of income in order to qualify on that aspect of it, and a photo ID of the parent or guardian who is registering the child.
Very good. Very exciting time of year at Waco ISD. This is the time of year when we're really gathering up those students to prepare them. Let's talk one. Let's put the emphasis once again on the preparation that these students will get.
It is. A big buzzword in the media now is kindergarten readiness. And that is exactly what we do in our pre-K program. Is when we have that year from August to May, now we're ending, these children have the look and the feel of being ready to enter kindergarten and the rest of their school year to be successful.
Let's also talk about it being kindergarten roundup time, specifically for the children who have not been a part of Waco ISD pre-K, because that's a natural transition. When they're part of the pre-K, they're already enrolled in Waco ISD and simply go on to kindergarten. Correct. But there are some children out there who will start school as a kindergartner. This is the time of year that they also need to register, right?
Absolutely. We would love to know who is coming and be ready for them. So if they're 5 by September 1st, they will go into kindergarten, and the registration process as far as filling out the enrollment package will be the same for them.
Very good. Dr. Mary Konrad, thank you as always for our annual interview about the importance of pre-K. Once again, pre-K and kindergarten roundup time at Waco ISD. It's the week of May 11th through the 15th. Go to your nearby elementary school to register.